to the live stream. Yeah, we're gonna do another one of these today. We're gonna finish up Chandelure, Axew, hopefully. Hopefully for both of them, I guess. Actually, are we good? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, okay, we'll explain that in a second. Yeah. And start Fraxure. We're not gonna finish Fraxure because I haven't done this kind of footage that I'm showing off now, I think. Hopefully. I should be showing it off. Also, I just realized you can't hear anything, so I need to fix that real quick. Yeah, you're not gonna be, I turned off all these things. So then that's properties, gonna make it not the media player, but the tech, and then I think I have to turn this one on as well for the music. We'll put that on later. So what this is, or what we're doing, or whatever. So, okay, so a lot happened. So obviously I'm wildly behind. Because yesterday my computer wasn't connecting to the TV, which is what that means when I say, like, my computer's being weird. So I just waited, because I was really behind anyway. Yeah, so now so I got Lamping out, you know, like an hour ago or whatever. Hour and a half, maybe, or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that's out, but now we're gonna do Chandelure and Axew. Get those out as fast as I can. Then we'll start Fraxure. Anyway, but another thing that's happened during tonight that's kind of made this delayed is that Camtasia, my editing software, updated to the latest version. So now that's a thing I'm gonna have to deal with later. We're gonna have to, like, put you guys in what's it called? The curtain mode for a bit while I update a bunch of stuff, while I add, like, new files to replace the ones I already made. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, but we'll just start with Chandelure here. We are between Bulbapedia. We're between Bulbapedia and... Wait, did we finish? I don't know if I finished. Did I finish the Bulbapedias? Oh, I did. Okay, I did finish the Bulbapedia, so... Okay, so now we're on... yeah, we're on this one. Excuse me. Hopefully I didn't mess this up. Hello and... I really hope I didn't, like, mess up something in the fan art. Welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we're okay. So, okay, well now I guess we should probably start the music, huh? So... What we got? Suno? Start with Suno, I guess. Or start from here. Fungus Groove. Is that working? Yeah. Good.
Now let's watch Chandelure.
Now languages, related articles, notes, external links to the Mega Evolutions. There are a lot of new Mega Evolutions. And I only got to talk about 2 this generation. There were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them thus far for this generation, and I only got to talk about 2 of them. Yeah, we're probably not, even if they add more for Gen 5, it'll probably be way too late to actually talk about them, unless they're, like, really late Pokemon, like Meloetta or something. We'll see, though. We'll see. Mega Dimensions I'm talking about. Anyway. Spoilers if you haven't played those. That's what the Mega Evolutions look like. Whoops. Yeah.
Now let's watch Chandelure's first scene in the anime.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Mega Chandelure. Mega Chandelure is one of them. Yeah. Sorry, I know it's only like a month and a half old or something like that.
Now let's watch Chandelure's first scene in the anime. Now...
Sorry, we don't do that yet. Okay, so then this... It is what? That's new. So there's a bunch of new features I'm not... Probably, yeah, a bunch of new features I'm not quite familiar with at the moment. Hopefully this works better. Like, hopefully this is smoother than... Because that was also really annoying. Also, yeah, it's midnight, isn't it? Well, that doesn't matter, does it? Because I'm not gonna... How does this work again? Do I have to do the thing while I'm doing the thing? Or do I wait? I always forget when I do live streams like this. Am I waiting to do it, or... No, I don't think I'm waiting, am I? Because I think I just have to go... Because it'll just be a thing, so I'll... Sorry, I don't know why I went this far, sorry. Get back to all that later, but... Sorry, I don't know why I went that far. Okay, my brain is a little distracted right now, so let's do social media. Let's not do social media. Well, I'll do social media. You get to be curtain time. Okay, VRB. While I do social media, I don't wanna spark any controversies that might be happening right now. You know how it is. Okay, so today's... What delays it? Oh, the only thing that delays it is... when I'm, like, behind... When, like, the thing doesn't... I'm at, like, midnight and, like, it's still processing or something. Anyway. Today's... It is Fraxure Day of the Pokemon year cycle. Yeah, it's not doing great. Yeah. There's a Fraxure, get that, hashtag Pokemon, year cycle, hashtag PYC0611, hashtag Fraxure. Okay. Aww. So I didn't quite get to the anime section of Fraxure, so what we're doing is the Bulbapedia, and fan art sections. I skipped to the fan art section, just so I'd have something to actually, so I could just edit it tonight, because I know this is going to take a while. And a while I'm going to be up for quite some time, with nothing to edit, I just realized. Huh. I guess I'll have the anime to edit, to do an anime and edit, huh? Because... Maybe really nice to take a break, because I have to do laundry today. There aren't a lot of gifts here, not a lot of good gifts either. I'll probably take the one where it's just happy. I'll just take the happy one. The singing one or whatever, the Pokemon Amy one, I guess. Anyway, you'll see if you go to my social media. Anyway. So it's posting now. Okay, it's posted. Now I can get back to editing. Turn out the curtain. Go back here. Now languages, related articles, notes, external links to the Mega Evolution. What? No, we did this already. Oh, I know what I'm doing, sorry. And I have to go backwards. There's a bunch of these exist. So to shift things over, I do this. I double up or whatever. If you've watched my previous live streams, you know this. That when I do, so I don't do the PYC until the very end of the editing process. Well, I guess the very end is the community post, which actually I just realized I can get rid of. Like, I can change it now because I know that there isn't one. I checked it when I did the Lampent one, so there's not gonna be nobody responded to the post. I'm not sorry if you're planning on responding now. I will not get it. Maybe Fraxure. If you want to respond to the Fraxure one, that would be the one that you want to respond to. I'd appreciate any responses. Obviously, if you do respond, I mean, technically you can respond to these. I just won't put it in the video. So that'll be a separate video, separate short video. Yes. So move that, and okay, now these two exist. I can now not put them on top of each other. Okay. Do it like that. That's where they belong. Yes, I'm comparing them. Comparing Chandelure to Gengar. Just like Haunter did for Lampet and Litwick for Gengar. Anyway. This one must also need it. Okay, good. Okay, yes. And so now we go over to... too far. That's AI. There was a lot of AI. I wish kind of that we didn't quite get through it. I probably would have shown off the foreshadowing. I kind of wanted to put it in the Lampent video, my foreshadowing and the editing of Lampent, where I did where like I was like being like, oh wow, we haven't had any AI images in a while, and like 90% of Chandelure's fan art is AI. It's yeah.
Now let's
So yeah, not great.
Now let's see why other people love Chandelure.
And Axew is gonna be its own weird thing. Because it's not normal. It's not a normal one. I negated pretty much all the art but one. Because it wasn't very good. Like, the art... Because it was mostly stolen or AI, which is mostly what the art that remains is, but mostly stolen, not AI. But, like, yeah, it was, like, a problematic image, and, like, yeah, it wasn't great. So then we just decided, like, everything around this one image is AI or stolen. I'm just gonna take this one image and review it. My templates, which hopefully should still be normal. Thankfully, it's kept all of these. I need at some point to go back and actually, like, remove a bunch of them. But that's once I'm done with the sick day redo. Could I do that? I guess I could do that now if I wanted to. Or not sick day redo, the other one. Oh no, I have to do the review, but I could do the sick day redo if I wanted to. That'd be a long night. I don't know if I want to do that to myself. Technically I could, though. Maybe another day. Can add it quickly to the live stream. Now, if you want to watch me edit for like 5 hours, for like 11 hours. I don't know if I want to edit for 11 hours. I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe next time if I have to do one of these again. I'll throw sick day redo in there. If I'm not done with it by then. I'm probably going to spend the holiday, the Thanksgiving weekend and or Christmas break doing that, so, or winter break rather. My building is closed for the holiday, so I'm on my own. I can edit all that. I don't work, so, you know, that's good, I guess. Whatever days I'm not at my parents' house or whatever. I mean, except for, you know, well, the last day, though, I do have to actually work on this project again. So I'm gonna prep everything, which will probably leave me with a... Fortunately, will probably leave me with a ear infection, yay. But, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can be a little bit better about it this year than last year. I had an ear infection last year after doing the edits. And that was our first Christmas doing it, so this is gonna be great doing it again. Yeah, it's not gonna go great. Does that work? We're good? Okay, yeah. Compare them with the megas as well. Now they both have mega evolutions. Okay, spoilers. Excuse me. Okay. I may have to re-edit the Chandelure one at some point. Because the anime goes a little long. I think anyway. We'll see. We'll see if it's below 20 seconds or whatever the limit is. Wish there wasn't a limit, but you know, that's the state of copyright right now.
Now let's look at fan art.
I'm actually pretty far into the Axew one. Like, I'm not, like, have nothing done like I have probably in the past. So again, it was really the footage, not being able to film was, like, the big thing, so I literally only have, like, the anime and, like, the redos and the PYC to actually film, or to actually edit, so it's gonna be probably this is probably gonna be a very fast stream. You know, probably only, like, an hour or two. Maybe, at most. Yeah, I can't imagine it's gonna go very long. I could show you the state of the actually I don't think I could show you the state of the sick day redo, because that one's gonna take a while. That would take that would take quite a while to load, because it's literally over 3 hours. It's almost 4 hours at this point. I have not edited it down that much below 4 hours. It's not good.
Thanks to
It's a long one. Much different than like the 3 videos I had, like the 3 articles I had to do back in Gen 1. Like, what was it, like 2 weeks or something? Almost 2 weeks or somewhere around that. Yeah, not good.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I simply don't have time. Tomorrow...
I don't have to do that again for Axew, because, duh, we're doing this live stream.
Tomorrow I'll be talking about Axew.
Axew. I always said Axew weird, don't I? It's very weird. I don't know why I say it weird. Even in the anime sections, I feel like I say it weird. I don't know, maybe I don't, but...
Axew is all...
Thing that isn't fully edited is Fraxure. I literally just recorded that like half an hour ago. I have to fix my microphone real quick. So that's gonna be fun. I have to... It's just the anime and... Or not, we're not doing the anime. That's part I don't have. Yeah, just the, I think I said this already, but it's just the Bulbapedia and the fan art section, yeah.
As always, this isn't my problem. As always, this isn't my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.
Okay, so that's done, so we can review it until we get to the anime section, then I have to put you guys into the dark mode. Okay. Yes, I'm bringing... Yeah, all three of the videos have me bringing up, Alolan Marowak and Hisuian Typhlosion, because the first one was actually just Fire Ghost, just Pokemon. Next one was Evolution, and the last one was the final evolution, and Marowak and, Typhlosion are their final evolutions as of the filming this. I mean, Marowak might get a third. I don't know. Well, I don't know that it'll ever get a third, but... Sorry. Also not... No. Also didn't think Primeape would ever get an evolution, but it did, so... Who knows? Sorry if you see blood on any of the tissues. I didn't really think. I mean, it's probably way too small on my video camera. But yeah, I have bloody nose. It's very dry here. I don't know why it's so dry. I took a shower like 2 hours ago. It's 44, which doesn't seem that dry, but for some reason is. Probably because it's late fall, you know? Anyway. Okay, so now we do the fun part. Yeah, the fun part. Okay, why did that not work? Okay. I guess we have to do this way. Okay. So, this part, yay. So, okay, so 9, Chandelure. I think I can get rid of this now, actually. I will not scroll all the way up. You can see it's maybe on the left, you can kind of see. Or right, rather. See, it's not fully... I'm not going to spoil my 500 subscriber title. I probably shouldn't have left it on here. But anyway. Chandelure. Oops. Originally the 19th. Oh, I have to do the art link. Oh, I have to do the art link. I mean, I can upload it, but I can't, like, fully upload it until I've done the... I have to do the art links at a separate point. But I can, you know, process it and maybe do the initial upload. Anyway. Okay, so we got Chandelure as the main one. The main body of the article. Then we got this is Chandelure. Then we're gonna do probably Litwick and Lampent, right? Very likely, yes. Okay, let's get started.
Hello, today we're talking about Chandelure, the third of 3 Ghost Fire Pokemon as of the filming of this. The other 2 being its pre-evolutions, Litwick and Lampent, who evolves when exposed to a Dusk Stone. If one...
Dusk Stone, right. Okay, then we have the Dusk Stone. Where to put the... There's the Dusk Stone.
doesn't count Alolan Marowak as the 105th Pokemon.
With the Alolan Marowak and the Hisuian Typhlosion. So I have both of those. Okay. Whoops. Wrong one.
And Hisuian Typhlosion as the 157th Pokemon. Chandelure is also the first Pokemon to have both of these types. Mega Chandelure is the only Ghost...
We have Mega Chandelure. Where'd I leave Mega Chandelure? There it is. Oh yeah, I don't need Litwick again. My bad. So if you watched the preview video, the sneak peek video, I did not in fact change the, or I didn't change any, like I said, like it might be an alternate footage. There's no new footage coming up here, so just so you know.
Fire.
Also, does this not look like Litwick to you guys? I didn't leave it in the video because it was obviously like flames, but I feel like this was intended to be reminiscent of Litwick. I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence with the, just how this the picture that they took, the Volpedia people, whoever takes the pictures for the Volpedia. Yeah, maybe it's just a coincidence that it happens to look like Litwick. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it always looks like that. I don't know.
Mega Evolution, and the latest Mega Evolution of a Gen 5 Pokemon as of the filming of this. Its previous BYC dates are October 27th, 1997, August 17th, 2000, June 8th, 2003, March 29th, 2006, January 17th, 2009, November 8th, 2011, August 29th, 2014, June 19th, 2017, April 9th, 2020, and January 29th, 2023. As I implied over the last couple days, I like Chandelure as it's the final stage of what is likely my favorite Ghost-type evolutionary line, design-wise. I also really love its name, given that Chandelure is the final stage of a 3-stage, dual-type, Ghost-type evolutionary line based on something one might find in a haunted mansion that doesn't evolve via leveling up. It could be seen as the counterpart of Gengar.
It's gonna be Gengar and Mega Gengar. Okay, I'll put in Gengar twice. Oh, not too far. Be careful how I do this. Probably good enough anyway. Again, be very careful how I do this. Don't want to go too far.
This connection is further cemented by them both now having Mega Evolutions. I like the idea of a haunted chandelier and think that it's a logical conclusion of an evolutionary line that starts with a haunted candle. As for Mega Chandelure, I love its design. I love that it's based on a more ornate chandelier. I most know Chandelure from Pokémon Shuffle.
Now we do Shuffle Mobile. Shuffle Mobile. I say Shuffle, but it's actually Shuffle Mobile. I don't want to, like, say Shuffle Mobile, because that's weird.
Anyway, let's get into the Volpedia article.
So it's 143. Let's start. Starting with 3. Lampent, then we do Axew. That's the next part. Chandelure right here in a second. Actually, this would be right, wouldn't it? I don't think anything should change at this point. Right. This is all stuff we've already done, so. Yay. So, Wish Park. Okay, then we'll resume once we see Wish Park again. Hello and welcome to the Volpedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Chandelure, the luring Pokemon, whose number is 0609. This is Chandelure, this is what it looks like. This is Mega Chandelure, this is what it looks like. Type is Ghost Fire, abilities, Flash Fire, or Flame Body. Infiltrator is its hidden ability in Gen 6+. Shadow Tag is its hidden ability in Gen 5. Chandelure, with its ability, was never made, available legitimately. Gender ratio is 50-50, catch rate is 45, or 11.9%. Breeding is a group Amorphous, hatch time 20 cycles. As Chandelure, it's 3'3", or 1 meter, and 75.6 pounds, or 34.3 kilograms. As Mega Chandelure, it's 8'2", or 2.5 meters, and 153.4 pounds, or 69.6 kilograms. Mega Stone is Chandelurite. Base experience. Did I have Dance Inferno? No, I didn't. There's Dance Inferno. Okay. Okay. Move on. Oops, wrong one. Experience yield is 234. Leveling rate is medium slow. EV yield is 3, and special attack. Shape is that. It has no feet, so it has no footprint. Pokedex color is black, and base friendship is 70. Chandelure is a dual-type ghost/fire Pokemon. Introduced in Gen 5, it evolves from Lampent when exposed to a Duskstone. It is the final form of Litwick. Chandelure can Mega Evolve into Mega Chandelure using the Chandelurite. Mega Chandelure was introduced in Pokemon Legends ZA. Biology, Chandelure is a Pokemon that resembles a sentient chandelier. It has a striped round head with large vertical stripes surrounding its main lantern and a horizontal stripe connecting its eyes akin to a mouth. 2 smaller vertical stripes are placed in the midpoint between the stripe between its eyes and the stripes that frame its eyes. It has round pupilless yellow eyes. Whoops. Round. This is why I checked this. It's a lot I'm gonna have to bring backwards, though. Pupilless yellow eyes. There is a... Okay. Biology, Chandelure is a Pokemon that resembles a sentient chandelier. It has a striped round head with large vertical stripes surrounding its main lantern and a horizontal stripe connecting its eyes akin to a mouth. 2 smaller vertical stripes are placed in the midpoint between the stripe between its eyes and the stripes that frame its eyes. It has round pupilless yellow eyes. There is a ring of small black spikes on top of its head with a tall purple flame in the middle. From a black spike below its head, 2 black arms curl upward, with 2 smaller arms extending laterally from their midpoints. These arms are tipped with purple fire. Chandelure generates flames that do not burn their victims physically, rather they burn the victim's spirit. After hypnotizing its opponent by waving these flames, it absorbs the victim's spirits that get incinerated by Chandelure's flames and lose their way and are forced to wander the mortal world forever. Chandelure. I just realized I said like I was gonna do it over Christmas break. That's assuming. Well, Christmas break for me for this project might be a little longer, or winter break, might be a lot longer because if they add new Pokemon in Mega Dimensions, which they probably won't, but they might. I don't know. If they add 2 Pokemon, I'm free for most of the holiday. I think I only have to do like 1 video, I think. Every Pokemon they add is 10 days. So it'd be super weird if they only had 1 Pokemon, like a new legendary or something. Maybe like, yeah, a new legendary that Mega Evolves or something. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But if they do that, it means I'm gonna have, means I'm gonna have to move it 10 days, which means I guess I'll have 10 days to prep. I don't know. Like, I get 10 days off, but, like, not really. I don't know. It's weird. It means that everything shifts 10 days, which actually I kind of like, because that means Gen 6 would start in the New Year's, which I'd much prefer rather than, like, 2 days before. It's gonna be a nightmare if they don't add new Pokemon. But, yeah, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something I'm not looking forward to. Starting Gen 6 at the end of the year. But I have a feeling that's gonna happen. Anyway. Chandelure is known to reside in run-down mansions. There is a rumor that some homes were illuminated by Chandelure instead of traditional lighting, which leads to the deaths of many unfortunate residents. Form Chandelure can Mega Evolve into Mega Chandelure. As Mega Chandelure, it becomes a more ornate 2-tiered chandelier. The flame atop Mega Chandelure's head has expanded into a second lantern, ringed by vaguely S-shaped pieces that form the shape of a crown, and topped by an enormous purple flame. One of Mega Chandelure's eyes turns a purple color, which is a window linking to the afterlife. Mega Chandelure gains 2 extra arms on its main body, and below its triangular tip extends a ring of 8 S-shaped arms topped by more purple flames. At the very bottom of its body is a giant piece. The bottom half of Mega Chandelure's body fades to a faded golden coloration. This coloration can also be seen in the tips of its arms. Mega Chandelure can absorb the hatred of surroundings and convert it to power for it to use. Mega Chandelure Evolution Chandelure evolves from Lamp into the final phase. So, let it Chandelure. Game data and PC appearances. So I just realized how weird this is. God. If they have official art while I'm on vacation, that's gonna suck. For the Mega Evolutions, yeah, that's gonna suck. Anyway, they're gonna be outdated. I don't know. I might have to redo. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a nightmare regardless. There's no good way of looking at it. It's gonna be a nightmare. Take the last, like, week off or... it's gonna be a nightmare. I don't know if it's even possible, honestly. But I will sure try. I may have to take this the whole week before I take off. Just off. Just to do this. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. I gotta add black and through black 2 to my list. I know I could technically add the rest, but you know, I like to not do that. Gotta fix my microphone. I don't know. I'm weird, man. I'm weird. Why not? I have one concurrent viewer. I'm always watching. I'm watching on my own live. Like I'm watching on my own iPad. Like I'm the one consistent viewer. What? Okay, whatever. So I can see messages, you know. Pokepark 2 Wonders Beyond. Chandelure is in charge of Wish Park's Dance Zone and the Dance Inferno attraction. Pokedex entries in Gen 5 Black. It absorbs the spirit, which it then burns. By waving the flames on its arms, it puts its foes into a hypnotic trance. White. Being consumed in Chandelure's flame burns up the spirit, leaving the body behind. Black 2 and White 2. The spirit's burned up in its arms. Okay, start with this. Black 2 through sword. Oh, I did add White 2. So, okay, so sword, whatever, X through sword, I guess. Black 2 and White 2. The spirit's burned up in its... Excuse me. And sword and Scarlet. Or shield and Scarlet, rather. Wait, how much is that? 411, okay. Ominous flame lose their way and wander this world forever. In Gen 6, X is White's entry, Y is Black 2 and White 2's entry, Omega Ruby is White and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black 2, White 2, and Y's entry. In Gen 8, Sword. Okay, so we had Violet, and that's it. Because we can't add Legends EA, because it's got a colon in it. I don't like it when they have a colon in it. So, Violet. For now. Okay. Back out to it. This Pokemon haunts dilapidated mansions. It sways its arms to hypnotize opponents with the ominous dancing of its flames. Shield. In homes illuminated by Chandelure instead of lights, funerals were a constant occurrence, or so it said. In Gen 9, for regular Chandelure, Scarlet is Black 2, White 2, Y and Alpha Sapphire's entry. Violet is Black's entry. Legends EA is White, X, and Omega Ruby's entry. For Mega Chandelure and Legends EA, one of its eyes is a window linking our world with the afterlife. This Pokemon draws in hatred and converts it into power. Chandelure and the Kitakami Pokedex. So, yeah, Kitakami Pokedex. So I had Kitakami and Pokedex. Pokedex. So got it floating at night. That's interesting. Game locations. Game location. Okay. So you know, nothing new. Okay, then it's Sun through Eevee. Sun through Ultra Moon. Probably too far, right? Yeah. So Ultra Sun's the last one. So now we just watch. No more breaks. Well, until we get to the next stop, which is, I guess, the end of the article. So I can zoom out. I like to do that. So I don't know why. It's just something I do. So I don't have to. Come on. Side game locations, Chandelure and Poké Park 2, Wonders Beyond. And then the actual locations. And events. Held items. It has the Retro Berry 100% of the time. Stats, base stats, will compare regular Chandelure and Mega Chandelure. So, HP 60, that's the same. Attack 55, that goes up to 75. Defense 90, that goes up to 110. Special attack 145, that goes up to 175. Total defense 90, that goes up to 110. Speed 80, that goes up to 90. So this one has a total of 520, and this one has a total of 620. Type effectiveness, damaged normally by flying, electric, psychic, and dragon. Weak to ground, rock, ghost, water, and dark, all for double. Immune to normal and fighting. Resistant to poison, steel, fire, grass, ice, and fairy, all for half, and bug for a fourth. Notes, if Foresight or Odor Sleuth is used by an opponent, the opponent has Scrappy, or this Pokemon is given a ring target. The effectiveness of normal and fighting type moves is 1, so both would go from 0 to 1. Learn set by leveling up in Scarlet and Violet, because you could hypothetically have a level 41 Chandelure. I will go down to 41. Never mind. Legends ZA will go down to 44, so at 44 it learns Curse, which boosts at 47, at 48 it gets Heal Block, which boosts at 51, and at 52 it gets Overheat, which boosts at 55. By TM we're skipping for both games, by breeding we're skipping, nothing by prior evolution, side game data, you got all this. I like when I get to slide right through it. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond, and the Pokepark pad entry. Very sad about parting with a dear friend. He started to like glittering things to distract himself. He is quite single-minded. Got all this. There's some context in the game. I haven't played that game, by the way. New Pokemon Snap in the Photodex entry. Chandelure may look like it's protecting the ruins, but it's more likely that it just lives there. It seems to absorb energy by waving its eerie flames. Form data, Mega Evolution, Chandelure, Chandelurite, Mega Chandelure. Evolution data, Litwick, level 41, Lampent, Duskstone, Chandelure. This isn't one of them, is it? Crap, this isn't. I don't think this is one of them. Gosh, I hope this isn't one of them. I hope I don't have to redo this. I just realized this might be one of them. Also, this is not supposed to be like this. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. This is why we review. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not on the Poké Park 2 Wonders Beyond the box. No. I think I forgot Zoroa. Gosh dang it, I forgot Zoroa. So I think the only one left is Golurk. The only one I haven't forgotten yet. The only one I didn't forget. I guess I could add Zoroa. I guess I could, couldn't I? To the redo, that's right. I'll probably add that to the redo then. Yeah. Yay. Anyway. Sprites here, so a lot darker colors. Sorry. Particularly this sort of purple section. A lot more obvious than in the official art, although you can kind of still see a little bit. Yeah. I guess it's the flame coming out of the glass. Shiny is green for the glass. So cool. Red for the yellow eyes. And orange for the flames. Oops. In Gen 6, you get the models. And the lighter colors. And the gradient, right? There's not really a gradient. And Gen 5. Pretty good adaptation, I'd say. Gradient's not really a gradient, just two colors. Gen 7, not really much changes. Gen 8, you get the much better models. Homes, you get these models. Animation, Chandelure and Pokemon, the series, black and white. All this. Pokedex entries, I already recorded this one in the anime section, so the Ash's Pokedex, read it.
Chandelure, the luring Pokemon, and the evolved form of Lampent. Chandelure uses its dancing flames to hypnotize opponents.
Gotcha, Ghost Dive, Chandelure and Ghost Dive. In the manga, Chandelure and Pokemon Adventures. In the TCG. Other appearances, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Chandelure appears in the 3DS version as an enemy in Smash Run mode. It will use Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin to attack. As an homage to its Flash Fire ability, it absorbs fire and darkness-based attacks and items to power itself up. It also... My bad. I forgot to do that, which means I gotta go all the way back. Other appearances, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Chandelure appears in the 3DS version as an enemy in Smash Run mode. It will use Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin to attack. As an homage to its Flash Fire ability, it absorbs fire and darkness-based attacks and items to power itself up. It also appears as a trophy in the 3DS version. Chandelure Trophy in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. Trophy information in the North American version. A ghost/fire type Pokemon that burns its opponent's spirits instead of their bodies. When it attacks, it does so in bursts of 3, using moves like Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin. Try not to use fire-based attacks or items on it, as it will only absorb them and use them to strengthen itself. In the PAL version, a ghost and fire Pokemon that doesn't burn its opponent's bodies, but their spirits. When it attacks, it does so in bursts of 3, using moves like Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin. Cannot use fire-based attacks or items on it, as it will only absorb them and use them to strengthen itself. Pokémon Tournament. Chandelure is a battle Pokemon in Pokémon Tournament. Its moves include Will-O-Wisp, Smog, Flame Burst, Incinerate, Minimize, Everything. During the Synergy Burst, it can use the Burst attack, Final Flicker. Chandelure and Pokémon Tournament. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Chandelure uses Spirit. Pokemon Unite. Chandelure is playable through obtaining Unite license. It is a ranged attacker that starts as Litwick and evolves into Lampent at level 5, which evolves into Chandelure at level 7. Chandelure Pokemon. Trivia in the Pokemon of the Year poll held by the Pokemon Company in 2020. Chandelure was voted the most popular Pokemon, receiving 50,940 votes. It was also the 18th most popular Pokemon overall. While Chandelure is untamable and Pokemon is obvious, Eno directly mentions Chandelure at one point, while in Wave K describing it as having wielded flames with mastery. In Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS's Smash Run game mode, Chandelure can absorb fire and dark attacks. The fire immunity can be explained by its possible ability, Flash Fire, but its immunity to dark attacks is considering that Chandelure is a ghost and dark attacks. I read this 4th point in the Litwick video that Chandelure has the highest base attack stat of all ghost-type Pokemon. Origin: Chandelure appears to combine an ornate chandelier with the folkloric idea of wandering spirit flames. Chandelure is a depiction of dwelling in old buildings, maybe a nod to the luxury chandeliers commonly found in European castles, palaces, and mansions. Its face loosely resembles a skull. Its curled black arms and cage-like frame recall round architecture typical of Gothic architecture, while its round, glassy body suggests the reservoir of an oil lamp or an early candelabra-style street light. The characteristically blue violet flames, the square candles would be traditional depictions of ghostly fire known as Nojama, and their tendency to lure and consume spirits. Parallel sales of the Will-O-Wisp, leading travelers astray, may also draw inspiration of yokai, Shoshin Obake, a haunted paper lantern, which in this design is reimagined as a European castle lamp. Mega Chandelure elevates the candelabra motif into a towering multi-tiered figure, evoking the sumptuous grandeur of a palatial chandelier. Name origin: Chandelure may be a combination of chandelier and lure. Chandela may be a combination of chandelier and candela, Latin for candle, or candelabra. Languages, related articles, notes, external links to the Mega Evolutions. That's a lot now. Let's move on.
Now let's watch Chandelure's version in the anime.
Hello and well. Well, okay, this part's not. Okay, that it turned off for a bit. Uh-oh. Okay, welcome back, I guess. Disconnected for a second there. We're on the part where I do the anime, so I gotta put you guys on the curtain. Oh, also I have to turn off your audio. Right. That's as bad, if not worse. Okay, let's do it. Then I'm on off screen. I will do the time for the anime, so that's 14:19. 14:19. this for almost an hour already. Okay. Chandelure. Sorry, I like that's such a weird voice. Especially going from the original Litwick. Litwick. Hearing all the different voices is very interesting. Chandelure. Sorry. Yeah, there's no way I'm not gonna have to redo this. It's such a long clip. Okay, now we can return to the thing and I can turn on the audio again. Okay.
Now let's see why other people love Chandelure.
Alright, sorry. 1543. Yes, 1543.
Now let's look at fan art.
Hello. So 15. I forgot to add the thing. Did I or did it move? Did I shift it again? By accident. No, I forgot to add the thing. Oops. We're not talking about a lot of this. I gotta find it. My typical thing. We're not talking about any of these. We're just going to the. I guess it's this line. Okay. It's this image, the one bottom left. But how could I have possibly forgotten to do this? Assume it goes to here. Okay, it goes to here. This is AI. If I had skipped this would have been the first one. That's not AI. Alright. You see how many AI? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 AI images. Some being a question mark. I think that one's real though. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah. I had to fix my microphone again. That's so much. It's about half. The real ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10, 11, and 12. So, what's that, like, only like a third of them for AI? But still, it's not great. It's 1548. Such a long one. Okay. Before we get into that, I gotta do this. 1548. Then I rewrite them. I didn't actually explain that. Maybe I've probably done that before in the streams, but yeah, I overwrite the last numbers rather than blanking them out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Now we're sent fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. Those of you who are familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Chandelure. This is Chandelure 1 by Mike Haven. It's this AI image of Chandelure. This is Chandelure 2 by Mike Haven. Another AI image of Chandelure. This is Like Trainer Like Pokemon by Hoot Hoot Lover. I don't know what's happening here. Got this interesting character. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And then I've got the Chandelure, I guess. Very interesting. This is Happy Mega Halloween by... Yeah, I love this. I'm Not Ro. I love Mega. Got a bunch of these Mega Evolutions, both new and old. It's a shame I couldn't actually talk about Mega Frostlass, but I really love Mega Frostlass. Like, it's such a clever... so good. It's such a good design. It's definitely one of my favorites. And I really love that they finally balanced it. I mentioned back in the Frostlass video, excuse me, how they didn't balance it. How it was weird that Frostlass didn't have a Mega Evolution because it was unbalanced with Gallade and Gardevoir having one. But now they finally balanced it. I'm so happy that they did. And I also love that they actually made it taller than Mega Glalie, because a lot of fan art always portrays Frostlass is taller than Glalie whenever they're together, usually. But she's actually But regular Frostlass is actually shorter than Glalie. So it's kind of fun that I'm pretty sure there's definitely some of these megas that I feel like they've looked at memes or fan art. Like, I'm almost positive of that. Got Mega Chandelure, one of the new ones. Mega Frostlass, another one of the new ones. And the classic 3 Ghost ones. We've got Mega Sableye, Mega Gengar, and Mega Bayonet. Very well done. This is Gwyn by Zoana AI. This AI image of, I guess, Gwyn and her Chandelure here. So another one. This is Chandelure by Mind Wallpaper. This is an AI image of Chandelure. This is Chandelure by Danny My Brother. So we've got this a little bit more simplified, not too simplified though, image of Chandelure here on this background. Very well done. This is OCs as Pokemon Trainers Part 1 by Storky Sko. So I guess they've got their OC here and their Pokemon is Chandelure here. Very well done. I did it again. This is OCs as Pokemon Trainers Part 1 by Storky Sko. So I guess they've got their OC here. Try that again. This is OCs as Pokemon Trainers Part 1 by Storky Sko. So I guess they've got their OC here, and their Pokemon is Chandelure here. Very well done. This is Mega Chandelure by Silver Horns. I love this fan art already. So we've got this nice, beautiful painting of Mega Chandelure here. Very well done. This is Mega Chandelure Gen 5 Pokemon Sprite by Retro NC. So we've got this nice Mega Chandelure here as the Gen 5 sprite. Very well done. This Chandelure uses Will-O-Wisp by Roly Bitter Blossom. This really nice stylized Chandelure here. Looks like it could be a poster or something. That's very good. And it's a daily deviation. This is Untitled by Leegi Lux. This nice simple image of a Chandelure here. Very well done. This is Chandelure Snook 8. Assuming this is
I
real.
got this really nice painting of Chandelure here. Very well done.
Real.
This is Infinity Stone of
This one I
Phantoms
didn't realize was AI
by
until much
Kid
later.
Joker 27. So I guess it's their kind of
You have like an actual
fan-made
Gengar.
Infinity Stone.
I'm not really sure I should technically
bunch
count this
of
because this is
ghosts
not
around it.
Chandelure. There might be eyes technically, but this is definitely not what it looks like.
Gengar, Chandelure, Miss Magius, Haunter. I want to say that's Honedge, but it doesn't look exactly like Honedge. And I don't know what Pokemon this is. It may not even be a real image, because apparently I guess this is AI. Which is why, like, 4 of these Pokemon don't look right. This is Chandelure by WTJC Gaming. Got this image of Chandelure here. Kind of looks like a promotional image or something. Interesting. 20,251,029 Fav by the letter W. I think that number is actually a date, so I think it's October 29th, 2025. So we got a Chandelure and a Bisharp here. Very well done. This is Chandelure by Bisky4. This is an AI art, which is why it has this weird combination of both like shiny and non-shiny Chandelure and just like nonsense design. This image doesn't contain a Chandelure, so move on.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming.
Okay. So the 1931. Okay.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I simply don't have time. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Axew. As always, this isn't my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.
Now I gotta check if I can actually process this or not. Yeah, give me a second. Because I don't want it to showing off my actual, like, desktop stuff, so. Let's see, let's just put in a batch export. I mean, technically I could, and we could just have some talking time, I guess. Okay, Chandelure. So we add it. No, it doesn't show off enough of, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Axew and prep that one. This will take a bit to do. I have to process, I gotta, like, remake it, update the file, because I already made it in the previous version of my editing software, but it's been updated, so now I've gotta upgrade it. Okay, it's been upgraded, now it's loading. Oh, I can't. So I can't actually process Axew, I just realized. I can't upload. Well, yeah, I can't review it at all. So we're not gonna review it tonight, I guess. Or on stream anyway. So we'll finish up the editing of Axew, then we'll go on to Fraxures and do all of that. Well, not all of it, but, you know, the Bulbapedia and the fan art. There's a lot, obviously. It's a full Bulbapedia section, and a few images of Fraxure. A lot more than I was expecting to deal with. Yeesh. Didn't realize how popular Fraxure was. I guess that makes sense, given that Axew's pretty popular. Which is ironic, because I only have one image. I guess it's very AI-like. I don't know. People like the AI. I don't know, make images with the AI. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, we still gotta keep loading. You know, don't know why it's taking so long to load, but it is. Okay, now I gotta add, and then it's gonna get really interesting, because I have to reprocess, create proxy files for all of the files that I already have, and that's gonna complicate things. So I have to add the PYC to Axew. That's the first step. And yeah, I'll explain why that complicates things once it's ready. Once I'm ready to, start editing. Because of my weird quirks and my distrust of my editing software, even though it's been even though it's been like 2 or 3 versions since I started this project, which is wild to think about. I think it has been. I think this is the 3rd version. Anyway, what do we do? Axew? PYC Axew, that's it. Wow, we're done with it. We're done with one of them already. Oh, that's the anime. That makes sense. Actually, we might have to wait, because I also don't trust it. Okay, so I guess it's time to talk or read stories or something. I'll show you what it looks like. But so you can see over here on the left, there are some of these loading. That means it's adding proxy files. This circle means that it's in the queue to add proxy files. So this could take a while. So I don't like adding it until everything is done, or until it started a process. Once it has started processing, which won't probably take a bit, it won't take too long. I think fan art's probably gonna get done pretty quickly here. It should. It's only one image. But I guess the whole thing is that yeah, and then once we add it, though, I'm not gonna add any images until all video has been fully made a proxy file, which shouldn't take too long, because I removed all the previous proxy files, which gave me a ton of space on my computer, from the previous version, and now we're just creating new proxy files for this version. Yay. I don't really know why I don't know why I did that, because I didn't need to do Bulbapedia yet, huh? Could have waited, huh? Probably for all of that, huh? Oh no, there's one more. That's right. That's right. There's one more in the queue, which also shouldn't take too long. I can close that now. There's also the Smash Bros. Footage that I definitely didn't steal. Shh. I sourced it. I have a source for it. It's fine. I credit the original recorder of the footage, even though they don't really own the rights to it. It's stealing a stolen thing, arguably. Anyway, it's their gameplay footage, I guess, technically. But I credit them. It's cool. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Come back. I undid it, didn't I? I did. Oh, my computer might be. It was not getting enough, is it? Why? It should be perfectly fine. My connection's perfect. I don't understand why it's not. Okay, let me check, see what's going on while we're waiting. Might be because they're processing? I don't know. No Twitter, in case you see that. I don't know. Okay, live streaming. Let's see what's going on. Or is it good? It looks to be good on here. I don't know what's going on with it. No, there it is. Okay, it's updated now. Okay, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Why? Why will viewers experience buffering? And why was there nothing for like a good 5 minutes twice? What the heck? But I'm using an Ethernet. This should be perfect. And it's not that bad, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Oh, it's because of the it's because of the Chandelure's processing. Chandelure videos processing, which makes my video go worse. I have no idea what my frame rate is right now. What do you want to talk about then? 3 stories or something. I don't know how much you're gonna be able to hear, but you know. So, we're almost done. Yeah, it's not really worth setting up a story because we're almost done. It's ready to start editing again. I guess technically I could edit the fan art, couldn't I? I didn't actually finish up editing the fan art, so I'm gonna go do that. Been much creativity involved today, so this is I was really angry about the fact that there was not a lot of fan art. I was really excited. Actually, there is, but it's below the first line, so that's not great. That DeviantArt is pushing stolen and done. Actually, until both are completely done, which will cause probably a lot of problems. It's fucking actually to get back. No, I'm stuck. That's a lot. That's a huge buffering. I don't know if you'll actually get to see it before the stream is. Yeah, so that's my goodness. Probably at least. It's 5 minutes and 33 seconds.
We first come on exchange.
Sassy. Sorry.
It's
Music? Music where? Music what? Music what? Sorry. It's not good that that's an error. Live stream? Should not be erroring. So we could do to not have it be an error. What? It's been down for like the last 5 minutes. Of course it has been. Ah, you're back, kind of. In probably small bursts. Where's the music? I gotta put on the music again. Oh, good.
It's previously
That's definitely not gonna be a problem when I have to do it again. Eek, okay.
Its previous revised dates are October.
So I played Mario Kart with my friends earlier. That was fun. I did a thing called Friendsgiving here in the building yesterday. Where I live. If you're not familiar, it's like a Thanksgiving, but with friends instead of family. Yeah. Anyway.
October 28th, 1997. August 18th, 2000.
I'll come back to the ad thing later, but... Well, but I just have to wait.
June 9th, 2003.
I don't have to, I just don't trust it. Just enough to edit, but I don't know. I don't know.
March.
It's a bit weird.
March 30th, 2006.
And now it's gonna get blurry, yay! That should be easier.
January 18th,
Hopefully none of these are duplicates. I can't tell. 'Cause I'm not paying enough attention to that.
November 9th, 2011.
That's wrong. I remember that one's the one we redid.
Yeah. November.
I went back to my normal style. I don't know why I did it weird. These last couple. Um...
November 9th, 2011.
So now that's only one, it should go a little bit faster to process. Proxy file. That won't be anything. And hopefully that doesn't mess that up.
August 30th, 2014. June 2017.
Oh, you guys are on that part where you got to see the statistics. Great, great, great. So. Oh, yeah, okay. Dragon Mark Chamber was filming.
January 1st, 2018.
Okay.
Like many, I know Axew is the primary Pokémon of Iris in the Gen 5 era of the anime. Like many, I know Axew is the primary Pokémon of Iris. It was also this Axew that introduced me to the idea that its tusks were not just one giant plate in its mouth.
Yeah, I thought it was all one plate. I don't know why I thought that, especially since Fraxure. I guess I couldn't really tell. When it's so small, this is probably about as small as I see. I tell it, the top of my mouth is not one thing the same. You gotta figure that out from this one? I don't know, I wasn't thinking about it. Like, that would be a huge evolutionary stretch.
But two, it was also this Axew that introduced me to the idea that its tusks.
I should probably find it on. I'm not looking, sorry.
But two separate plates on the sides of its mouth.
There's not zero chance that it'll get on this stuff. He was dirty. He does eat snacks downstairs. Yeah, like 3 hours ago. I'm just like 4 hours ago now. 5, I felt like 5 hours ago. I like 1 in the morning now.
In this Axew, I must know Pokemon Shuttle.
I have Pokemon Shuffle. Also, I don't have Pokemon Shuffle. Give me a... I'll go ahead and shuffle real quick while we're waiting for this to process anyway. Not that I'm gonna add it, but you know, rather have it now. So I'm gonna add the actual shuffle one even later, and probably when I do this. So, okay. Oh God! Don't get me in trouble for accidentally showing Twitter. Okay. I'm gonna have to review that one later. Okay. The stream later. Okay. Anyway, what are we doing? So it's Axew. Right. Shuffle. We're running Pokemon Shuffle. Excuse me. Hey. Wait. Where was that? Shrimp cakes. Where is it? Does it look like I'm missing a bunch? Oh no, there it is. Okay. I'm fine adding images, but not adding the images to the timeline. I don't know. Whatever. I can bring it back now. I've added the Pokemon Shuffle image.
Other than this Axew, I most know Axew from Pokémon Shuffle.
Yeah.
I'm also familiar with Axew from the location Axew's Eye.
Oh yeah!
Name of the location.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to talk about that. Because it will be a much faster video than the last few videos.
Other than this Axew, I most know Axew from Pokémon Shuffle.
Yeah.
I'm also familiar with Axew in the name of the location Axew's Eye in Pokémon Scarlet.
Especially this, especially recently. It's been.
Other than this Axew, I most know Axew from Pokémon Shuffle.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the same thing as Legends Arceus, right? It's the same kind of problem this time. It's a lot better though. It's not TRs. Oh, TRs like only one, right? Like there are TRs and TRs and Legends, yeah. So you know, benefits, disadvantages, you know.
I'm also familiar with Axew from the name of the location Axew's Eye in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
That's me gonna add Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah. Fine. Okay, we'll do this. We'll go find an image of Axew's Eye, I guess, on the map, because I don't know if it's gonna be like a good image, though. Like, I have the location for the Bulbapedia, but it's only going to show it on the map. So I don't know if I really have, like, a... I mean, there's also, I guess... There's this, but, like, that's not good. They've got the map and, like, a general area, but it doesn't really explain... Like, it's not very good, I don't think. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm probably not gonna add a picture of it. I'm just gonna add the Sword and Shield image. Images. Okay, images. Okay. Forgot to add those. Probably should have done that already. Yeah, I do have Sword and Shield. Okay, so Shield and Sword. Yep. Because that's alphabetical. Okay. I have that again. Wait, sorry. I can bring you right back. Almost forgot.
I'm also familiar with Axew on the name location Axew's eye, and
I have explanation of why you don't, and why like viewers might not understand it, and then of course I have like I explained like the tagging thing that I did earlier in the stream.
which may seem odd to fans of the series, as I've implied that I haven't played the games, which is true. Which may seem odd to fans of the series, as I've implied that I haven't played the locations section. I don't talk about the game locations in the section. All I'm familiar with is adding tags in videos. I'm with that. I don't talk about locations in the section. I'm curious with adding tags for my videos.
You didn't actually see it. It just happened to not go. I mean, you kind of saw how I added Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon from the game locations section, even though I didn't mention it.
As I list each instance of a Pokemon, please.
Come on, please. Vacation approach.
Item series. Item series. Move. Episode. Episode and any other proper noun.
No.
Episode and any other proper noun. Or other linked subject.
Gosh, I might actually get done before I'm done with the intro. Okay. Yeah, these intros are very long. They're gonna get small. They're gonna get short again with Fraxure.
Or other linked subject that isn't a move or an ability for some reason.
No, stop it. Ah, it's done. Okay, can go back. Can go all the way back. All the way back.
Hello, today I'll be talking about
I'll save before I add anything. Axew. Okay.
Axew, the
Oops.
Axew, the first dragon-type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5.
The previous BYC dates.
Its previous BYC dates are October.
Go to dates. The last time I did one of these, saved one of these, is Dynamo. So, normally when I'm done with a year, I purge these for the ones I no longer need. But, because I'm still stuck behind on the year recap, I have to wait to do that. For any reason. Add space to my computer when I purge it. Anyway. Fix my microphone again. Well, let us know how close we are, that's for sure. Okay. Or not? What the heck? Okay, I don't know why that didn't show up. Okay. Looks like we're like maybe 2/3 of the way done.
October 28th, 1997.
Oh, they're real again! Sorry, the previews haven't appeared recently. They fixed that. The little previews. Oh! Adding like a template like that, for some reason, obscures, or even copying like a redo, it like didn't show a preview of what the text was, and now it's done that.
August 18th.
Wow!
August 18th, 2000. June 9th.
I'm so happy.
June 9th, 2003.
It will make my life easier, because the redo, especially, it's more applicable to the redo one. When I like throw in the redo, and like I don't always know what's an image versus a redo if I'm like having to zoom out a bunch to grab an old redo, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway.
30th.
March 30th, right?
January
18th.
January 18th. November 9th.
I'm so happy.
November 9th.
I first reason do Fraxure on stream. I guess there's not no reason, but like I won't be able to upload this tonight. So I hope that I did this right.
2017. April 10th. April 10th, 2020. And January.
Okay.
January 30th. 2023. Like Benny, I know Axew is the prime.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Slow down there, bud. Oh, I forgot to add the image for them. Iris's image with Axew. Give me a sec. I have to add the. Okay.
Like Benny, I know Axew is the
Primary Pokemon. Okay. Gotta put the curtain back up, or back down, I guess. Iris, maybe? Rise? Yeah, Iris, yeah. Guess I could put it next to the main image, sure. Oh, it does also show off the... Okay, good. It has an open mouth, so I don't have to add a separate image for that. Good, good, good. Also, I probably should have just done this first. Okay. Then I added the image. Okay.
Primary Pokemon of Iris in the Gen 5 era of the anime. It was also this Axew that introduced me to the idea that its tusks were not just one placed in its mouth, but just placed on the sides of its mouth. Other than this Axew, I most know Axew from Pokemon.
I'm not gonna be able to add the main image till later. But I can add this image. Like the little symbol that you find in Pokemon Shovel.
Pokemon Shuffle. I'm also familiar with Axew from the name of the location, Axew's Eye, in Pokemon.
Excuse me. Aw, poor Shield. Okay. Maybe I can put it next to it. We'll see.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Next to me.
Which makes Pokemon Sword and
Shield often gets the... Yeah, no. Okay. So I can make it a little bit bigger, but yeah, no. It's... Yeah.
Shield.
This has a lot more space over there for some reason. I did not put my camera right. I don't know. Anyway.
Shield. Which may seem odd to fans of the series, as I've implied that I haven't played the games, which is true, and I don't talk about the game locations.
That's probably where we can move it to, I guess. Okay. Now we can move on. I don't think we need to add any images for that section. Is 75 or 17.5%. Rating is 8 groups. Monster and Dragon.
When making the
Hatch time
tags,
is 40 cycles. Height is 2 foot or 0.6 meters.
500
Weight is
characters.
39.7 pounds or 18 kilograms. Basic. Okay. Hate when that happens. Height is 2 foot or 0.6 meters. I don't have to go in further than that, but. Rating is 8 groups. Monster and Dragon.
When making the When making the tags, up to 5. Up to 500 characters, which is the limit. Which is the limit for tag. Which is the
am I getting hungry? Okay.
which is the limit for the tags.
Can't stop yet.
As
I don't think I need to set a 10 or 11 an hour alarm, right? We started a little bit before midnight. Well, my alarm will go off at 11, so that'll... Actually, that'll be too far, won't it? Oh well, we'll see.
as the series has gone on, I
have found myself. I don't know.
I have found myself more frequently adding the game location,
Let's see.
even though I don't mention the game locations in the videos.
No! I hate when it does that. Shouldn't still be doing that. I hate that.
No, even though
Okay, guess that was wrong.
even though I don't mention the game locations themselves.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, good. Oh no, that wasn't the anything we're moving on. That's the back on topic.
of the
Thankfully, I do have quite a bit of space here. Okay. Still on like Sue in your guys' screen. Still adding and changing though. Thanks. Okay. Okay.
3 members.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Three members of its line, Axew is my Axew is my favorite.
Ooh. I don't usually get one of these. Okay, I know what to do.
It kind
So what we got here now is very interesting.
of becomes scary as it evolves.
Then, what we gotta do, since we passed one of these, we gotta do this. Oh yeah, I did the base intro wrong, didn't I? Okay, so save that. I will start to film it. I won't finish the whole of the redos yet. Excuse me, but it is the next part on our list. For all this, so. Axew. Okay, thank you. Okay. It got in my habit to say base friendship is 70, so. It being base friendship is 35 was not something I was expecting, so. Okay, let's record if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, I'm much faster. Okay. Base friendship is 35. Okay. Come back to that later. For now, though. Ah! It's done. Okay. I think I have to put you guys in the curtain mode for now. BRB, the thing is ready. I can do the initial upload of... Chandelure. I won't be publishing it today, but... Or right now, anyway. I'll probably publish it today, but later. Okay, this is the first test, though. I'll probably have to go back. Okay, go here. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know where it defaulted to. I didn't even think about that. Oh, it didn't default properly, did it? Oh, because it's used to do... Oh, that's right. I haven't... Right, because it's a new program, which means I don't have it default to the correct place yet. Guess I have to move it. Okay, so I put it here. Paste it there. To where I want them to be uploaded. And I paste it there, and then I upload it there, and then I go back up, grab Chandelure, and hope that it's short enough. I really don't think it will be, though. Excuse me. And I won't add the description. I'll just add the tags and the name. Description once I have the other one. This one's made for kids. No. I don't have to. There's no altered content, I guess. Now, son. Okay. And now we wait for that to upload. While that's uploading, I will continue. The curtain back down. And we will continue.
Anyway, let's get into the bulb
That's not right.
the article.
That's not right. That's not right.
No. It kind of becomes scary as it evolves, especially Haxorus. As it evolves,
I think I can take that one away now.
especially Haxorus.
Okay.
Any
Now we can get to the bulb video section. That one as well.
Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article.
Okay, now that we did that, I can move it all the way. Put the music back on. I'll read it. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. It'll be fine. I have to bring in the other one, don't I? That's all this. Probably should be paying attention to half already. I think it looks like there was only like maybe one more so far. Yeah, I think there's only one more, but I'll review it all again. So head back here. There's that one we already did. And then there's the one where I had to put on the funny voice. To do that, I don't have it yet, so I have to add Chandelures. It's curtain. Chandelure, because that's the most recent one that has the Pokemon. Hello and welcome to the anime. Hopefully I don't get copyright stuff in the audio. Tried my best to... Okay.
Chandelure!
Chandelure! Should be good now. Okay, so we've Yeah, we've run into that. So, okay, I guess we have to do that first. Chandelure first, okay. Yeah, Chandelure won't work. Of course, that makes sense. So, deleted the draft. Then we gotta take a detour to Chandelure. Backtrack, I guess. Chandelure. So, save that what I've done so far. Back to Chandelure. That for a bit so I can talk. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then I guess I have to turn the audio off. I guess I might as well turn off your guys' audio for the system for now, because I have to do the thing again, to do the anime part again. Yeah. So. What? Turn it back on. Don't do that. It's loading at the moment, the file, the project. It's a big project, as you can imagine. Probably saw that earlier. Anyway. Yeah. What else has been going on? I don't know. You guys know that I passed 500, probably. 500 subscribers. I'm really happy about that. Thank you guys for that. What else? What else? What else? I'm still prepping the stuff for the 500 subscriber special. I haven't really started on that one yet. As you can imagine, it's not very easy to find time when you have to do a daily video. Or try to do a daily video, my goodness. It's probably been a handful of times I've actually not uploaded it on the day, or at least in my time zone. I'm sure technically in some time zone I've done it every day, but yeah, no. But yeah, it's not, yeah. But yeah, that's not been great. Wow, it's taking its sweet time. Of course. When I mention it, as soon as I say it's taking its sweet time, it rushes through it. Okay. Okay, now I gotta do the anime. Excuse me. So then Ingo sends out his. Yeah. Go is sending out Chandelure. Okay, I have not had a consistent frame of that yet. Okay, hopefully that's short enough. I sure hope so. It's a longish scene, so it's just the introduction of the Pokemon, then the Pokedex, so it's hopefully not too bad. Chandelure! Okay. Oh, I guess I could take this opportunity to talk about it. The fact that I don't have Patreon videos. If you're familiar, if you've been watching that, I'm gonna make a video at some point, probably over winter break. Talking about the fact that I haven't uploaded one in like months because I can't, because nobody is nobody's a member on my Patreon, and they give you a limit how much video can upload, and so someone's gotta help me with that, I guess. Someone could maybe, become a member on my Patreon, then I can. Once the month is up, like at the next month, I could then upload a bunch of these. I think it resets or something. I don't really know, but it'd be very nice if someone could help me out with that. If you're watching this and you like my content and you want to support me, I think it's free. I'm pretty sure it's free. I don't think you have to pay anything to become a member of my Patreon. So that would be nice. It'd be very helpful. Yeah. No, okay, we're good. Alright. Okay. I don't know if you're even gonna hear this because of how weird my live stream is gonna be. Let's see. Okay, so then that's 5:25, and I can bring you guys back. Actually, I probably could have brought you back a bit ago. And you can undo the audio there. Okay. So that's 5:25, 15:25. Then I overwrite this. Go here, 15:25. We saved up so much time. Oh boy. Not enough in my opinion, but whatever. We'll see. Let's go. Okay. Then 15:30 for the fan art. See if it's enough. We have to do a third one, which will be much more problematic than a second one. Pass all the fan art. $19.14. No. Yes. 19.14 for the outro. Then I can do it, but I have to put you guys back in the curtain mode while I process this and put it in the right location this time. So the project is Chandelure, the proper one. Then we're gonna put it in the right place. I can only do it twice without it becoming a big deal. Yeah. So, okay, PRC 0609, Chandelure, okay. That's not right. That's not the place. That's not the right location. Hold on. It didn't fix it. What the heck? Okay, this is the location I want. There we go. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay. Okay, so then we go back to Axew. Let's see where you guys are at. I don't know. It's a bit behind. It's live. Can't hear me though. I know. Okay. Oh, maybe you guys are. Oh no, wait. No, wait. You're back to Charlotte. Wait, hold on. Oh, you're that far behind. Okay. So a good like 5-10 minutes. Huh? Yee. Okay, that's all. I'm like 5 minutes, but still. So, still loading. So, Fraxure. That's what we're doing after. Not as much a fan of Fraxure as Axew, to be honest with you. I'm not really a huge fan of Haxorus, although it's not as bad as the small view that I've known it as. I don't know. I just make it look better, I guess. Also, I don't know why it goes from a white sclera to black sclera, or gray, dark gray, or whatever sclera. It's a weird decision. Especially since it allegedly was reverse engineered from Haxorus. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Also, why did it give Axew that big horn or whatever on the top of his head if Haxorus doesn't have that? It doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like Fraxure was absolutely the last one. I don't think they truly reverse engineered it. I refuse to believe that. Cause why would it? How do you go from having barely any horn to having a full horn? It feels like they made the baby and the full, and then they made a middle one to go with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so then we go back to the Bulbapedia. I'm doing the Bulbapedia redo. Let's say redo. No, so legacy ones don't. That's interesting. Okay, text files don't. Okay. Interesting. Or is it still loading? Maybe it's still okay, the legacy ones won't. Got it. Okay. Just gonna undo the curtain. We can bring back. Sorry, I meant to. Okay. We can do this. Not that one, I want the other one. There it is.
Lure. The lure.
The loading Pokemon. Chandelure. Okay. Okay. So, take them out. Oh, I guess you guys were disconnected. I don't know when you guys disconnected, but I'm working on getting Fraxure set up. I finished next to. I don't know when you guys dropped out, so yeah. But I have a lot of things I gotta do because of the new version of my project or whatever. Yeah, I gotta grab that, bring it out and paste it. Oh. It's not a folder. Do I have to make these as, do I have to make individual files again? This is a project. It's not a folder, it's a project. Unless it's not. Unless it's a folder inside of a folder. That would be awful. I don't want that. Is it a folder inside of a folder? Because it might be. No, it's an individual project. I don't know why it thinks it's a... I guess what I have to do is I have to move it out of the... Okay. Well, okay, don't do that, because okay, so we gotta go back to... Let's see. Back to Fraxure, I guess. Go back to Fraxure. Move all of these files to Pokemon, I guess. Not to Pokemon. Sorry. To Camtasia. I'm moving a bunch of files because I accidentally made them standalone projects rather than the actual projects that I usually do. So go to Camtasia. Go here. Paste it there for now, temporarily. Okay. Welcome back. Pokemon. So it's Beartech. Gotta go to 15 through 17, got it. Pokemon, so 2 more. I wish I had noticed this earlier. Oh well. Finally 17, and then I gotta go back in, delete the files, the folders themselves, and then I can add the files back in. I think that should work. I don't know why it registers them both as folders. But oh well. Okay. Yes, I want to delete all those. Okay. Okay, then we take 12 to 17, and we bring it into the Pokemon folder. No way I'm running low on disk space, right? I shouldn't be. I had 250 something gigabytes. Yeah, still at 232 gigabytes. Okay. Chandelure is almost done, so then I gotta add everything I need for Fraxure. Which is, I guess we can start with the videos. So that's Bulbapedia. Fraxure is here. And then we go down to fan art, Fraxure. Just way more images than I was hoping it would be. So we add those in, then we'll add the actual images themselves that we'll need for the intro, even though we're not doing the intro. So those load, I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Then we go to Gen 5 images. Scroll down quite a ways, because we're pretty far into this product by now. Oh, Triagonal through Excelgor, okay. And Stunfisk. And Mienfoo. Anyway. Yes, this one. Okay. I need to fix my microphone again. And then I will bring you guys back. Okay. Curtain. Undo the curtain. Then reveal it. So that we move. So this is all that we do. And then I don't need the anime. Oh, I get to see it. Oh, this is so much easier than. So much easier now. Okay. Okay, so then we do this. Like this. With fan art. I don't know that we're gonna need the extra that much space for fan art, but just in case. It does sometimes go long, which this one actually might have gone a little bit long. Oh, it didn't. It was still under the 5 minutes. A lot of 5 minutes I give it. Okay, we'll deal with that later. So 3 minutes plus 8 minutes. It's only 11 minutes. Should only take about, probably about an hour, give or take. Especially since we have to since we can't add anything to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be a little off. It's definitely a little off. Okay. Hello and well. Yeah, because I had to. I don't know if the speed's gonna be consistent throughout this. I can't believe it's only 8 minutes. It's only an 8-minute article. So then I do this. I do this. For now, let's do these. Approximately 11 minutes. Well, probably less than 12 minutes. Let's say less than 12 minutes. Hello and welcome to the Bulby. It's going to do it in the highlights, but since it's both loading still, I'm gonna wait. Also helps to not do it this early because, at least historically, it was not so easy to do this. Have they? Oh, I'm not wearing my glasses. Oh my god, I don't have to not, like, I think they actually made it clear. I forgot, I can wear my glasses when I'm streaming. I guess I just never put them on at any point. Yeah, when I do the behind the scenes ones, I can actually use my glasses. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but. Hello and welcome to the Or maybe I had them on earlier and I took them off of the filming. I can't remember. But, yeah, I can have them on now. Okay. This is what it looks like. Its type is dragon. Abilities, rival, underability. Flip it first. I think I did a pretty good job on this one. So hopefully there aren't any redos. It could be ones where I have to redos. But I don't know. I was going pretty fast, so there's probably one that I accidentally said wrong words or maybe flipped words around or something, you know. Gender ratio, 50-50. Catch rate is 60 or 14.8% breeding. Okay, now this is one of the ones I flagged. But not really. I forgot to say egg groups. Breeding is egg group. No, breeding. I said egg group instead of egg group. It matters to me. So for this, I always have to bring it back. When it's not ready, I always have to, at least historically, it might not be the case now that it's been upgraded, but in the past, I've always had to cut it and paste it. It's a lot easier than trying to drag it. Yeah. Breeding is egg groups monster and dragon. Hatch time 40 cycles. Height is 3'3" or 1 meter. Weight. It's also easier for my. Experience. Leveling grade. Attack. Guess we could script for Haxer. Oh no, we can't. I have to Fraxure. The Fraxure is the third in the group for the scripts. So I use Celtics for my scripts. It's not sponsored. And they only have a limit of 13 episodes for like series or whatever, you know, whatever in script group or whatever. They think it's a They think it's a 13 episode series. So I have to do these in bunches of 13. So and Fraxure happens to be the last of the 13. So yeah. Shape is that, footprint is that, Pokemon's color is green, and base friendship, and base experience yield is 144, leveling rate is slow, EV yield is 2, and attack. Shape is that, footprint is that, Pokemon's color is green. Okay. And base friendship is 35. So like the intro and like the intro earlier in the Axew video, I will go back. Oh, you're on Fraxure already. Good. I will go back to this once these guys are fully loaded, or once the proxy files are fully made. Usually happens around somewhere in the biology section. Well, sometimes it goes to the... Depending on... I guess it just depends how long the biology section is. Fraxure is a dragon-type Pokemon. Fraxure is a dragon-type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It evolves from Axew starting at level 38, and evolves into Haxorus starting at level 48. Biology, Fraxure is a bipedal, draconic Pokemon with long, gray tusks, with red tips protruding from the sides of its mouth. These tusks are capable of breaking boulders. It has dark eyes with red irises, a gray face, and a cowl-like feature of gray segments on its head, neck, back, and chest. Its arms have 3 fingers, and its lower body is... Ah, dang it! I forgot to say red. Although I guess I could take red from somewhere else in the article. Back and chest. But easier, wouldn't it? Its arms have 3 fingers. Yeah, I'll just take the red from one of the other places. From one of the later segments. Okay, you know what? Let's just do that because it'll be way easier than having to redo all this. I'm gonna move it this way. Give myself as big gap as I can, even though it's not really necessary. Fingers, and its lower body is gray with red speckles on the underbelly. It has red toes and a red tip on its tail. So one of those reds I'm gonna take. What if I forgot the word red? Biology, Fraxure is a bipedal, draconic Pokemon with long, gray tusks, with red tips protruding from the side segments on its head, neck, back, and chest. Its arms have 3 fingers, and its lower body is gray with... Perfect. I breathed. When it's a paragraph, I don't cut the breathing. But when it's not, it's like small little segments, like the info box. Red speckles. Red. Cut that a little bit better later, but yeah, that should fulfill my red requirement. Fingers, and its lower body is gray with red speckles on the underbelly. It has red toes and a red tip on its tail. Got distracted. Oh, yeah, because I forgot to write the I always write the script, the beginning, the intro, as much of the intro as I can before I start this. Cause like fingers. Helps me remember all, like it's better to like here's all my thoughts before we start this. And then I come back into the Bulbapedia where I, like, use the Bulbapedia as a guide to help me, like, oh, there was that game. That's right. It actually appears in that game as a major character or whatever. And, like, oh, because I don't remember everything that I play that's Pokemon related. And its lower body is gray with red speckles on the underbelly. It has red toes and a red tip on its tail. Fraxure is a very violent... Fraxure wasn't always this way, though. This has been more recent. I used to do, like, many of these at once. But that was difficult to remember where everything was, so I go one at a time now. Fraxure is very violent and territorial. Fights over turf often break out between it and other... Fraxure is very violent and territorial. Fights over... Yeah. Oh, that's the fights referenced in the images later. Fights over... Yeah, you'll see that later. Well, unless you've played Scarlet and Violet. It's one of the ones from Scarlet and Violet. I think it's the second one? I want to say it's the... I don't know what the other one was. Blueberry? I think it's the Blueberry Academy one. Fights over turf often break out between it and another Fraxure. After a fight, it sharpens its tusks. Fights over turf often break out between it and another Fraxure. After a fight... Excuse me. It sharpens its tusks. It sharpens its tusks on river rocks as they do not regenerate. It lives alongside rivers. Fraxure engages in violent confrontations with Bisharp for the locations of sharpening stones. Fraxure is... Okay, so now we'll go back. And once we get back to Bisharp again, I'll add the Bisharp image. So all the way back. I could have probably... Alright, I could have fast forward backwards, couldn't I? And then, now we add this. So I don't always do it this way. Sometimes I let it load first. But since this is live, I couldn't do that. I could have, but I didn't want to. Or sometimes it'll load while I'm... Yeah, I'll do something else. Anyway. Hello and welcome. Oh yeah, sorry. To the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about It's got a nice name, though. It's probably my favorite of the three names. Honestly, Fraxure. Might mention that in the thing. Like, Hexor's is pretty cool of a name too. Axew is probably the least. It's the best design, but the worst name, I think, in my opinion. Maybe just because it's hard for me to say its name. Axew. Not natural to my mouth formation. Fraxure, the Axe-Jaw Pokemon, whose number is 0611. This is what it looks like. Sometimes this will happen, where I have a little bit of a gap. This is what it looks like. And I'll remove it. Oh wait, I just realized. I'm being stupid. I don't have an anime. I don't have anything on the top level, so I can, other than this now, but I'm adding it, so I can just do this. I don't have to go backwards. It'll save me time. I don't have to, like, cut and paste and all that. No, I don't have to drag anything. I could just use the magnet to make it go that way, because I don't have the anime out. Like, there's in a second layer later in the video yet, so, yeah. This is what it looks like. This will make it a lot easier to edit. And probably a lot faster. Its type is Dragon. Abilities. Sometimes this happens. That's okay. I can shift it. Abilities, Rivalry, or Mold Breaker. Unnerve is its inability. Ratio 50-50. Catch rate is 60 or 14.8%. Breeding is 8 groups: monster and dragon. Hatch time 40 cycles. Height is 3'3" or 1 meter. Weight is 79.4 pounds or 36 kilograms. Basic. Basic experience yields 144. Leveling. Leveling rate is slow. You can see that I was kind of trying to move it backwards, because I'm not used to doing that. It's very rare that I get to do that, so it's in my habit to not to drag it backwards. Yeah. EV yield is 2 and attack. Shape is that. Is that. Focus color is green and base. And base friendship is 35. Fraxure is a dragon-type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. I don't like when I don't give myself a break. 5. Immediately jumps into it. I hate that. It evolved. Okay. I don't think I added Haxorus to the Axew article. Oh my god, I don't think I did. I could go back later, I guess, to add that. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't want to waste time. It evolves from Axew, starting at level 38. I have to go back there anyway, once we're done with. Hopefully done. I should be checking. Every once in a while, I should probably check on... actually, this would be a perfect opportunity to check if Chandelure is done, because I had to fix the microphone. Error. Okay. That's done. Okay. So I gotta put you guys in the curtain mode. While I go add image, or add a video. Hopefully the second version works. Otherwise, I pretty much have to finish the... if it doesn't, I think I pretty much have to just close the stream, end the stream, because I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes not editing, like 30 plus minutes. It could be way longer than that. You know, however long it will take to actually process the whole video. So, you know, we got through at least as much of Fraxure as we could on stream. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, and we won't know for a bit, I guess. We might get through all of Fraxure. Maybe I'll check on this later. I'll check on this later. Stream for kids. Okay. tags. Gotta add the tags again. I gotta wait for the checks. Still uploading. Okay. Back to Fraxure. Editing Fraxure. And evolves into Haxorus starting at level 48. Sorry, what did I just do? I guess I can. I guess it's enough of a. Can't do that. I get whatever. And evolves into Haxorus starting at level 48. Biology, Fraxure is a bipedal, draconic Pokemon with long, gray tusks, with red tips protruding from the sides of its mouth. These tusks are capable of breaking boulders. It has dark eyes with red irises, a gray face, and a cowl-like feature of gray segments on its head, neck, back, and chest. Its arms have 3 red fingers, and its lower body is gray with red speckles on the underbelly. It has red toes and a red tip on its tail. Fraxure is very violent and terrifying. Fraxure is very violent and territorial. Fights over turf often break out between it and another Fraxure. After a fight, it sharpens its tusks on river rocks as they do not regenerate. It lives alongside rivers. Fraxure engages in violent confrontations with Bisharp. I don't know how we know that. It's not in the Pokedex. Must be some dialogue in the game. Or maybe in the anime? I don't know. No idea. But anyway. Guys, I got to turn the curtain so I can add Bisharp. Yeah, which is still this generation. Interesting. It's so weird. Like, I mean, I know the other one was introduced like recently in the last couple generations, but the King Gambit. But like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking it would start off as Gen 5. That was going to be at least a Gen 6 Pokemon. So I guess it could be in the... I don't think it's in the Gen 5 Pokedex entries. Curtain. I added the Bisharp image. I forgot to undo the curtain before I... Anyway. Bisharp. For the locations of sharping stones. Fraxure... Fraxure is Fraxure. 6 more minutes for this segment. Fraxure uses its tusks only when necessary. The reason is once its tusks break, Fraxure will be unable to use it again. Fraxure uses its tusks to cut the prey in 2 different food portions, one for eating now, and another now. Oh yeah, I messed this up. Food portions, one. So, you can tell, hold on, I just want to mention this. Regenerate and... Wreck out after fight, they do not regenerate and will unable to use it again is the same breaks. It's the same thing. It's redundant. Sometimes they do that and I don't like that. One for eating now and another... No. One for eating now and the second portion for later. Yeah, that's not a great way of doing it. The way the Pokedex writes it is much better. One for eating now and the second portion... The second portion for later. Okay. Evolution. Evolution. Fraxure evolves from Axew and evolves into Haxorus, so Axew, Fraxure, Haxorus. I don't know why I did that. I could have set this up already, but oh well. Evolution. Fraxure evolves from Axew and evolves into Haxorus, so Axew, Fraxure, Haxorus. Haxorus? Hearing him say it, I think Fraxure is probably my favorite name of a bunch of the three. Game day. Game data, Pokedex entries. In Gen 5 Black, since their broken tusk will not grow back, they diligently sharpen their tusks on river rocks after they've been fighting. White. White, their tusks can shatter rocks. Territory battles between Fraxure can be intensely violent. Black 2 and White 2, a broken tusk will not grow back, so it diligently sharpens its tusks on river rocks after the end of a battle. I'm not deleting this because I'm gonna need it later. In Gen 6, X is White's entry, Y is Black 2 and White 2's entry, Omega Ruby is White and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black 2, White 2, and Y's entry. Here's where I'm gonna need it, although it'll be moved around a bunch. In In Gen 9, Sword. I think that was the mistake I made. Great. Well, good thing I did it like that, because that's how we're gonna have to do it, but yeah. Oh, man. That was the redo. Okay. If I can redo this, I don't know how I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this exactly, but surely fine. Okay. Oh yeah. I had a note here in Gen 8 just to remind me to what to say. Whoops, that's not right. There you go. I'm an American. Sword. After a battle, this Pokemon carefully sharpens its tusks on river rocks. It needs to take care of its tusks. If one breaks, it will never grow back. Shield. It's Shield. Its skin is as hard as a suit of armor. Fraxure's favorite strategy is to tackle its opponents, stabbing them with its tusks at the same time. In Gen 9, Scarlet, because its tusks don't grow back once they break, this Pokémon apparently won't use them unless truly necessary. Violet. Fraxure uses its thick tusks to neatly cut prey into two portions, one to eat now and one to save for later. See how much better that is. Okay. Fraxure and the fell. Because it has an Axew with it. It's cute. Shiny, is it? No way they'd have shiny in a... No, that'd be silly. It'd be very funny if they had a shiny. Pretty interesting if they had a shiny in one of these images. Fraxure in the Feldea Pokédex. So got a couple of them and an Axew here. That's cute. In this cave. Fraxure in the Blueberry Pokédex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me count them now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 of them. You got 6 of them here. Looks like a bunch of them. The looks like the 3 groups are fighting. They're near a body of water with strange structures. I still don't know what they are. I really don't. I really don't. Game location. Game locations. Side game locations. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't add the shuffle. When I did the oh my gosh, I didn't add the shuffle image. I need to add that still to Axew's article. Stats. Also don't think I got it. No? Stats, base stats, HP 66, attack 117, defense 70, special attack 40, special defense 50, speed 67, for a total of 410. Okay. Type Type effectiveness, damage normally by normal, fighting, flying, poison, ground, rock, bug, ghost, steel, psychic, and dark. Weak to ice, dragon, and fairy, all for double, immune to nothing. Resistant to fire, water, grass, and electric, all for half. Learn. Learn set by leveling up. Wow. Wow. Let's start it with that. 38. We'll go down. I just remembered randomly. We'll go down to 38. Okay. 40. 41 Swords Dance, 46 Outrage, 51 Guillotine, and 56 Giga Impact. By TM we're skipping. By Breeding we're skipping. Nothing by Prior Evolution. Side game data, you got all this. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond, in the Pokepark pad entry. Okay. I just went to it, I forgot. Chandelure uses. Okay. He came from the Crag area for training. He wants to get strong and surprise Hax. Haxorus. We don't do that for this. It's this one. Okay. Got all this. Evolution data. Evolution data, Axew, level 38. Fraxure, level 48. Axorus. Sprite Seer, so a lot darker colors, as you might expect. But more or less the same. The tusks might be a little bit thinner. Interesting. Then got this kind of green for that kind of green, which is similar to the main body of Axew. That's fun. Got blue replaces the red. I don't know if it did that in the... I think it was like purple or something, right? Okay. I'm trying to remember what colors replaced what on Axew. See if any of them are connected. I don't think so. And a darker gray for the main body. And yeah, we don't need all that. In Gen 6, you get the models. Again, much more hunched over. I don't understand what that's about. Also, I think the tusks are longer and probably a little bit thicker as well. In Gen 7, I think it's shorter and lighter. That's interesting. In Gen 8, you get the much better models. Homes, you get these models. Animation, Fraxure and Pokemon, the series, black and white. Iris's Fraxure's the big one. And all this. That's right. In the manga, Fraxure and Pokemon Adventures. In the TCG. Okay. So now, all that. And now we can copy this again. Do the trivia. How many more minutes? We got 1 minute and 1 second. That's all we got left for this segment, and then we'll check up on the Chandelure. Trivia. Fraxure represents December in the Unova horoscope. Origin, Fraxure, as well as its final form, Haxorus, is based in dinosaurs. Its elongated tusks seem based in pickaxe blades. Its crest may be based on a hadrosaurid, Saurolophus specifically, or perhaps a corytophanid, such as the brown basilisk. Basilisk? The brown basilisk. Oh, well, whatever. You guys can hear my silly mispronunciation of words. Basilisk. It's fine. Maybe I'll come back later, but okay, I'll say it later. I don't want to redo that one or not. For now, I gotta actually, we should still have. Probably should be able to still see it. In fact, oh no, we can't. It's too small. Too small. Okay. Origin, Fraxure, as well as its final form. Oops. I'll just add it. Haxorus is based in dinosaurs. Its elongated tusk. Haxorus. Okay. We'll need that again, won't we? Yeah. I don't know why I got rid of it then. Oh well. Fraxures. Fraxure's design was reverse engineered from Haxorus, which was one of the first Unova Pokemon to be designed. Such a weird idea. Name origin, Fraxure may be a combination of Fraxure and Axew. Ondo, maybe a combination of Ono, axe, dragon, and Dawn, Yeah. And Dawn, common suffix in dinosaur names derived from the ancient Greek word for tooth. Okay, don't need that anymore. Now the languages, related articles, references, external links, let's move on. Okay. Before we move on, all the way down to here, 4 minutes of this. I guess I can add the image first. Template first, and then we'll check up on the other one. Let's add this little template. It doesn't go beyond the second line. Oh yeah, I have to like add an image here, don't I? We might actually have to stop then. I might want to stop there then, actually. This is a good. I mean, we could stop here just anyway. We did most of it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just come back. I don't know. We'll come back and I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's just focus on checking this. Oh, it's good. Ooh, that's tempting. I don't know which one I want to do. I'll decide later. Like this one's got it's the new thing. It's the thing everybody's talking about, but it's also not full. So maybe I think I'm gonna go with this one actually. Okay, we'll save that for later. I need to get it ready, but that'll be the first thing I do. So it's done. Gotta fix this first. Okay, so back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least get to. Hello and welcome to. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. Those of you aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a fracture. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop on this one. So we'll have gotten through most of it. This is Sleepy Cave Nap by Trubbish101. This nice image of a Fraxure sleeping next to this tree in this cave, I guess. Very well done. Okay. This is. I don't know why it's so quiet. This is Fraxure by Danny, my brother. So we've got this a little bit more simplified Fraxure here on this background. Very well done. This is. This is Fraxure back by Bloxable, so it's just a frame from the back sprite of Gen. No. So it's. This is Fraxure back by Bloxable. So it's just the. No. So it's just a frame. So it's just the. No. So it's just a frame from the Gen 5 back sprite of Fraxure. This is 0611 Fraxure by Aaron Tiger Tier. This is AI image of a more realistic Fraxure, I guess. This is Fraxure Stamp by J Boys Delu. So I got a bunch of these stamps here. So you got this one, 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 and this one. This is Niasa Craves a Battle by Calyx the Fox. So I guess this is Niasa, the Fraxure, and they say, "You done blabbing about the news, singing our team's praises, Rylus? My tusks are craving a good battle." Interesting. Oh. Seems I got this. Seems to be from 2020. Uh-oh. Come back to this. Maybe I can... Seems to be from 2025. I can cheese it by doing the... Oops. By, well, we're gonna have to stop this for a bit. Separating audio and video and just extending the frame. So it looks like it's stuck. It's a little bit easier than doing the other way. Yeah. Seems to be from 2025. This is... This is Smogust 2025, Day 8 Haxorus by Biomass, this more realistic Haxorus line here. So got Axew, Fraxure, Haxorus, very well done. This one, this is the one that I needed to stop at. So, as we got pretty far. We only have, we have a little under 2 minutes here. So, that took... What? Over 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. I hope you've enjoyed. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. I gotta do other work. And I gotta do my laundry. So, hope you've enjoyed this stream, I guess. Behind the scenes, I will get everything done. Oh! Wait, hold on. The recording is done. Maybe we're not done. Okay, let's go back to... Maybe it's not over yet. I'm gonna go back to Axew. Wait. Yes, no, this is fine. Right? I think this is fine. I can do that. Okay. But I do have to find out how well it went. So give me a second here. Grab everything I need. Put the curtain down. I'm also gonna grab the 2 images I need for the image, I guess, that I need for the shuffle. I'll add the shuffle before we leave. Save as. Okay, we're gonna go to Gen 5 images, save that image. Cool. And then I will check up on how well that video worked, or if it worked at all. Might just have broken, I don't know. See if it recorded anything. Not good sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, I'm much faster. Okay. Base friendship is 35. Well, I got base friendship. I think. Kind of. I'll count it. That's one of them. Bulbapedia Axew Part 2. I'll allow it. I'll add it, I guess. Try to do the other one as well. And now we wait for it to load. So, it's ready. Okay. So go to, okay, well, undo you, or no, I have to add the image, the shuffle image first, and then I'll undo the curtain. Shuffle. Axew. Okay. It's been added. curtain. Oh, I should have added the video as well. Oh, we'll add the. Well, yeah, we'll add this first. They made it. They made the little horn a lot smaller for this image. Huh? I'll put it on the other side. Never mind. Kind of make it like that. There we go. Let me go to this. Past all of this. Go back to where we need to go. Okay. Then, save. Put you guys back in curtain mode. Like, bring the video in. Then videos, Bulbapedia, Axew, part 2. If we can make it work, I hope this will work. Okay. Okay, I have it, kind of. Yeah. Okay, now you guys can come in. You can see it again. Fully done, so I don't need that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, I'm much faster. Okay. Base. Yeah, I think it works, technically. I said the words, that's all I care about. And it appears on the screen. Base. Oh. Base friendship. Maybe it starts here, actually. Base friendship is. Well, base friendship is 35. It's about the same. Like, so the other one didn't record, so I'll try recording that now. The other one. Hopefully it'll go a lot smoother. So we do this. And then we. Blah, 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 blah. I think it's just this one. I don't think there's any other ones. Alright. Try this version. Go down. No! Go back up. All the way. Okay. All the way to here. Okay. Then I will take off the glasses. Start recording, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the microphone's a little off. Okay. Actually, I need to put in a little mini mode, don't I? Cause alright. Also, I didn't actually check the. Sorry. Pokemon. Okay. They use their tusks to crush the berries they eat. Darn it. No, it's stuck again. Okay, well, that's that, I guess.